Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Sana ay nasa maayos as mabuti po kayong kalagayan. Hopefully are you guys in a good, have a great day today. Finally, we have a good 2 great days today. Weather was so perfect. So I was able to go out and play golf. So guys, I am going to continue my story. So like I said on my first video, I grew up with no parents, so I was like an orphan with I have no memory with my parents, even just tiny one. I mean Nara, I just had no memory. So with like I have 4 siblings, but unfortunately I'm the only one is alive. Thank goodness, got lucky. So like I said, my oldest sister, I don't even remember her, or I don't even see her, because when I was probably too young, she left after my parents died. And then my mom died first, and then after a year I think my dad. In my mom's side, I have aunt and uncle, but they were not able to take care of us because they have their own family. So I don't even know. It's like I don't even remember who fed me, who gave me a bath, or who gave me a milk. I don't even know how I survived. I just got probably so lucky, being here and being alive, and kind of like that. My like I said, my brother got adopted, and then my other brother got adopted also. So I was left behind. So like when they got adopted, like I said, I was left behind. I don't even remember where I live, where did I eat. And then after maybe a couple years or couple months, I don't really know. I don't remember. My oldest brother came back and took me where he lived, and the person who adopted him, she had a sister, which is she don't have a kids. She was married, but I think his husband died. So she's the one who adopted me and raised me, and I was so lucky about that. Finally somebody willing to take care of me, even they're not my real blood, my family. So she take care of me, and I'm so thankful about that. By the way, my oldest brother, which is already he already passed away a couple years ago. He got how many kids? At that time, he got 5 kids. One was a newborn when he died. He was probably a few days old. And then when my brother died, I was able to go back home and, let's say, final goodbye to him. And then he got newborn. And then, of course, the kids was, his kids was still young. So I cannot help my sister-in-law to take care of it, not in a person, but I was able to help her on financially, because being have 5 kids. But fortunately, the youngest one, when I went back home, back here in Oklahoma, I think since I was, by the time I land in, I don't remember whether Los Angeles or Dallas, I got text that, the youngest one passed away. So that was only like maybe a couple weeks old, thing like that. I don't know what happened, but, they said she just passed away. So he only have right now, so she went up have 4 kids, so I take care of that. I got 3 nieces and 1 nephew, so I was able to take care of that. I was helping, I'm sending money up there monthly, I think by that time. And then oh my God, I don't really, so like I said, I was just working and helping. And after that, my other, after few years probably, my other brother passed away also, which, he got, I don't know, he got sick. I didn't really see them a lot. Of course I'm here, when we went back home, I think that was Nikki was still baby. I think Nikki was 18 months old. We went back home, but I don't really have contact with him. This is my my oldest brother. I don't really have a contact with him. This is the one I never met until I was 20 years old. So I don't really have contact with him. So I wasn't able to meet him when I went back there, because we only there for a couple weeks. So we don't, I didn't know where I had to go look for him, thing like that. But by the time we get back home in Oklahoma, I think finally my brother reached out on me and asking if we still back in the Philippines. And I said, unfortunately, we already back. I'm sorry if I didn't able to, see you or meet you and all my nephew and nieces, because I don't really have, I have no idea where you at. And then I think he got sick also. I don't know what kind. I think he got, I don't know, I think from probably drinking, so he got sick, and after probably a few years, maybe 2 years, he died. He had 5 kids also, but one also died, the youngest one. So right now he had 4 kids left, 3 boys and 1 girl. One girl name is Edna Len, which is the name after me, because when I was going, this is the funny story. When my grandma adopted me, she didn't really know my real name, but at least she knows my last name when she adopted me. So she enrolled me at school so I can go to school, and then they decided to name me Edna Len. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that's my name is Edna Len. I was like, I thought, but that's what they put me on as at school, Edna Len. And then so I did continue, using that name, until I find out that my name wasn't really Edna Len. It was just Edna. When I went up to get my baptismal and birth certificate, that's what I find out. And I also have the wrong date of my birthday, of course. She just adopted me and she had no clue what year I was born, what month I was born. So they're like, all the information at school and my record, they're all like wrong, except my last name. My last name was the right one. Finally, so no, that's the only right one, was my last name. So when I was doing my, I was getting all my paperwork so I can get gathering. So that's the time I find out what's my name, what month was my birthday, what day, because they just put like my birthday was. They just put it up there, November 25th, 1978, something like that, or 79. They're all like, it was a mess, because just like I said, she had no clue, because they didn't know my parents and they have no clue who I am. But like I say, I'm just so thankful that she was able to take care of me. So that's what happened, why my other niece, the name Edna Len after me, because it's like, oh, I'm not Edna Len, so I'm just Edna. So now my niece her name is Edna Len. So that was my other brother. So all in all, I have 8. I have 8. No, hold on. 4 nephew and 4 nieces. My 2 nieces is already married. They got 1 kid, and another one have 1 kid also. And then my my niece, correction on that, 2 nieces they already been married. And then one of my nephews already also married. They have 1 kid. So the rest of, they're still single. So I'm hoping that they will go finish, study so they can have their good life. So by the way, so like I said, when I was like growing up, I work as I work so young, very young. When I work, I was just, young. Like I said, I grew up on a factory, I work as a maid, I work as a nanny, I work as a sales lady, whatever I can grab, so I can, me and my grandma can survive, because by that time she's not able to go work anymore because she's old, and also she's sick all the time. So I'm the one who was working, and then I don't even make a lot of money, because probably I only make 400 pesos a month, no, a week, maybe 400, 350 pesos. That's which is like $15 a week I make that time. So it's, it was very, but for me, I was already happy because I can already buy 5 kilos of rice, and I can buy some coffee, sugar, and cream, and then that's for 1 week. That's our budget, sugar, coffee, cream, and I will buy some crackers so my grandma can have snack, when I was working. And then I work in the same town where I live. So I just walk that way. Me and my cousin always walk. Maybe take us 20-30 minutes walk up there. So we go to work in the morning, and then we come home for lunch, because I have to make sure that my grandma can have lunch. So in the morning before I left, I cook and make sure she have her breakfast, and then when I come back at lunch, she already cook rice. So that time she's still able to cook rice, but sometimes she can't see, she will burn her hands, because we don't have electric thing, we only cook on manual, we use wods when we are cooking. So sometimes she will like touch the charcoal, which is burn her hands. So what I do, in the longer time, I will just go ahead and cook rice, make sure we have enough water inside our house, so she don't have to go out and carry the water, because we don't have running water that time. So it's just I just go to my next door, which is not that far. I just go to my cousin's house. They have a running water, and then I'll just go get some water up there and bring it home. And then that's what I just do, go work. I go work a few days, and then I go to school also. It's like maybe I go 3 days at school, and then I missed 2 days school, and most of the time I will go to work. Sometimes I go overtime on Sunday, which is supposed to be not working on it, because I have to do at least clean the house, do laundry, hand wash, not laundry machine, because we don't have that, so we do hand washing. So that's usually my schedule, mostly Sunday. I go get my our rice, I go to town and go buy all our supplies, that's for like that 350. And the rest of that money, I will give it to my grandma, and then some of it, I will buy it for her medicine, and then, and then I'll continue working. Sometimes she's had some, it's a coconut farm, but, it wasn't that, sometime I think they have that year that coconut would not produce enough coconut. That's the one of like we live for it, for our living. That's mostly goes for her medicine, that coconut farm, because you can only harvest the coconut, I don't know, maybe twice a year. I don't really know. So that's what she had. She got that coconut farm, and then I think after that, since they're not able to can't really afford, and she was getting old and more sick, so she decided to sell that land with that coconut farm. which I thought that I can. It's like, okay, I can breathe now because you know she got money, which is she sell it for, I don't know, 100,000. 100,000, that is only $2,000. But 100,000, of course, back home that time, that's a lot of money already. So I said, I can, you know, at least we can eat right now. We can have, you know, I don't have to worry if I don't go to work. But that things didn't happen. I still have continued working, and then my grandma kept that money, put it in the bank, of course, and that money only goes. She only will spend it for her medicine. And I was like, I can't really force her, you know. It's like, nah, you have to buy. She will buy. We'll buy fish, you know, buy rice if my money is not enough. But like I said, I still continue working. I just work and work, I guess, until, you know, the only time I stop working when you know, when I finally start getting my papers, preparing my papers. That's the time I stop working. But that time I kind of not let it. I'm not really kind of a little bit worried about money because I know she had that money. But my grandma was so tight on money. She would not spend money. And of course, you know, she will eat dry fish, so she don't have to just not to be, so she cannot be spend that much money because she was scared that she's gonna run out of it. And then what she gonna do now, what she gonna do if she have money to buy medicine for her, because she had medicine for life, you know, she had to take that medicine. So I just, like, you know, they thought, you know, some of her, you know, niece or my cousin, they were thinking that, you know, I was just spending that money. And I told my aunt that it's like, you know, I like cry and telling her, it's like, I don't really, you know, I don't even say that money, because, you know, sometimes she told me, you know, here's the money, go buy me medicine, and that's only 500 pesos she will give me, and I have to buy medicine, buy rice, of course, the rice. You know, that's how we live up in the Philippines. You know, rice is, you know, is part of our life up there. We eat 3 times a day with rice. So rice, and then, you know, most of the time vegetables. But vegetables kind of cheap because, you know, you just have to grow your own in your yard or whatever it is, and then you can have your vegetables. And then if you buy, it's not really that expensive. So that's how mostly I grew up. Eat vegetables, right, in fish, dry fish, salted fish, whatever it is. But I didn't really eat meat growing up. It's, my God, I don't really remember. Maybe once a year, twice a year, I eat meat. That's, you know, I don't really remember that we eat meat every day, you know, even chicken. We have chicken, but, you know, we barely kill the chicken so we can have some, because we sell it so we can have food or we can have rice. We sell the chicken to buy for rice. That's what we do. So, and, you know, that's why, I mean, it's like I don't really eat that much bread, and we never have a frozen food too. Never ate frozen food until I got here. When I got here, I was like, damn, that's like, I want fresh food. I don't want to eat frozen. And it's like, well, that's how you live in here. You have to have a frozen or something. It's like, I never have frozen food. So how, you know, I was just like not happy with that. But in the long run, you know, I was able to adapt, you know, all the change on my life, and it turned out really good. So I don't know what else I'm gonna say. So, like I said, you know, I've been here for 22 years. I'll be here 22 years in this May. I'll be here for 22 years. So far so good. Happy living, you know. I'm enjoying it. I like living up here in the small town. You know, no drama. Stay away with the drama. That's a good thing. Which is, I'm not a drama person. So, guys, I think my video is getting too long. It's been too long now. I don't really want to keep you guys I don't really want to keep this too long because I know sometimes it's bored watching when it get too long. So maybe some of the other time I will, continue telling my story. But right now I think I have to go stop and just saying like just say thank you guys for supporting my channel, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course share, like, subscribe, maybe comment. Thank you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, have a great day. And also I would like to shout out to my sister-in-law back home in the Philippines, my niece, my nephew. Thank you guys for supporting and helping me promote my YouTube channel. I love you guys all. Miss you.